I'm Emmy Lashchuk, and today we're going to be talking about community gardens. Community gardens are a part of American society with different cities containing them. Small cities have these community gardens, but many of the bigger cities do not. Have you ever heard of the term community gardens? What they are, how they began, or even where they may be more popular, or where the majority of them are? Do these community gardens have any benefits within them? If so, how many? So what exactly are community gardens? According to Long Island Community Gardens, these gardens are beneficial and they are created by a committee or just one person for their neighborhood. Anyone in the neighborhood could join. They would just have to be committed and active. You have to make time for going to the garden and taking care of a section for your own choosing of fruits and vegetables. Community gardens may help in many great ways. The North Carolina Community Gardens and American Journal of Public Health both stated that community gardeners consumed fruits and vegetables 5.7 times per day, which is more than the home gardeners who consume an average of 4.6 per day and non-gardeners consuming 3.4 per day. These community gardens give us so many different benefits for our daily lives. There are many benefits to community gardens, as well as many different topics to what the benefits fall under. For example, it was proven by a study done by the Gardens and Community Development that the gardens in people's communities help prevent crime in their neighborhood. They stated that community gardens build block clubs, or also known as neighborhood associations. Also, the community gardens can be educational to the youth. The children get taught about where the food comes from, the basics of business principles, job and life skills, the issues of environmental sustainability, and so much more. More topics include community organizing, cultural opportunities, and food production. Most importantly, these gardens increase the chances of being healthier. According to North Carolina Community Gardens, adults with a household member who participated in a community garden consumed fruits and vegetables 1.4 more times per day than those who did not participate. The NYC Parks state that the first community garden was started in 1973. The founder was Liz Christie. She had a group of people working all together to help her start the garden. This group wanted to help and participate to work in the garden. Together, they cleaned up trash, added topsoil, installed fencing, and anything else they could have done to make a great garden. Throughout time, their garden won prizes. Soon after that, many gardens started appearing near the first garden, and from there, community gardens spread out further among the states. Smaller neighborhoods or even cities are more likely to have more time, so they join a community garden, seeing it as a good part of their schedule. Some parents take their children along for educational purposes. Living in a smaller city, it is easier to find a community garden to join. In a bigger city, there are many more jobs taking up most of a person's day, and these cities are offering bigger opportunities. They have their mind set to believing that they are too busy to do anything besides work, so they want to relax. Since there aren't so many community gardens in the bigger cities, the people living there tend to be not as healthy and have health problems. The main problem is obesity. The American Journal of Public Health mentioned that community gardens in their cities could help them become healthier. What could we do to spread community gardens into bigger cities? If you live near a big city or in one and you don't see a garden but you know you want one, then you could start one. There are 10 simple steps laid out in detail by the American Community Garden Association's guidelines, or Let's Move Community Garden Checklist. Then you invite people to be a part of the garden. If you are in a smaller city and want to help, one way is you could donate to Growing Places for funding community gardens. There are different amounts of money you can donate to buy different things. We could all help spread community gardens into every city. Thank you to everyone who listened to my podcast today. If you'd like to find out more, check out the links below.